Hello, guys. Welcome to my channel. Today I've got Haz and Omar,
The Omar Saleh.
the Omar Saleh.
Respect yourself.
Yeah,
Thank
The
you.
Omar Saleh.
yeah.
What's your
Where's
channel
that
called?
gonna
What
get
is this?
old?
What is this podcast?
I don't know.
Busy
some freelance
Bees?
work.
Busy
It's
Bees.
just- It's Bees' podcast, bro. There's no just Bees as the brand.
Bees is the brand.
It's just
Is that where your channel's going? You're gonna do a bunch of podcasts?
No.
Okay,
not-
so then that
So
whole
why are you
idea's
starting it with
scrapped.
podcasts?
because I want the audience to kind of see how our daily lives are, and how stupid it is.
Oh.
So you think?
All right. I came for the wrong episode. Shukran, Shabab.
I just wanted to, record a conversation. Pretty
Okay,
much,
so
which is what podcasts are.
before you record this conversation, sir, what's happening here? I felt like there's some tension.
There's a little bit of tension. Go ahead.
Okay, before you do that,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just want to ask my co-star. Is he my co-star in this conversation?
I guess so,
Or
yeah,
is
yeah,
he my
yeah.
co-star?
I guess
I want to
so.
ask you, sir, what kind of personality are you deciding to play today? Are you going to be authentic? Are you going to be serious? Are you going to be funny?
Why
are
do
you
I
going
have
to
a
be
personality
deep?
anyway?
Because you're fake.
Because you're fake
How
and you're
am
an
I
actor.
fake?
You're a fake actor.
Yeah. This is actually an intervention for Omar. It's not a visa podcast.
Off camera. There's many compliments, but I don't know why when the camera turns on, this guy feels like he has to just feel the fire. It's okay.
And I just want to know, I want to set a standard.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna. I'm just.
Okay, this is a
I had
serious
a long
podcast.
day.
You know
Let's
what?
not do this.
Yeah.
This is a serious
Yeah,
podcast.
because you know what? How about you flip gears every now and
Yeah,
then? Just
yeah,
go
yeah.
silly and then serious and then this way.
I'm going to go with the serious gear.
And we're going to play and I'm going to
I'm
show
going to ask you a super deep, serious question.
روح أنا معاك بس أقول لك إيه I'm gonna be a better actor than Omar.
Okay, let's see.
صح.
This is the question, huh?
I don't know which cameras are looking at us yet.
That camera.
If animals could talk, which one would be the rudest? Serious question.
A cat, 1,000%.
100%. I was thinking that, but that's too
100%
easy. That's
a
too
cat.
lame.
Is it?
It's definitely a cat.
I feel like it'd be a rooster. Just be loud and obnoxious.
Have you ever
Like-
seen that?
No, but rooster, there's a purpose, Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake
Have
up.
you ever seen that reel where the dog, where it's like dogs versus cats, and some guy was
Yeah.
pretending to be a dog, and then he's like, and then the owner would come in and be like, "Hey, don't push that water bottle," and he'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, like because the dogs are so obedient."
Yeah, yeah,
and then
yeah.
like cat version, the owner comes in, he's like, "Don't push that bottle," and then he looks at the owner and he's like, "What, this bottle? Huh? Yeah, you watch your tone next time you talk to me." Like, there's so many memes like that.
So then
with
why do you
cats.
guys like cats? You both have cats.
I don't like cats. I was forced to have a cat by marriage. There's a difference.
Oh, you married into a cat.
I married into a cat.
Mine actually came special like myself, and they're actually cute and nice. They actually don't
Your
know how
cats
to
are
behave.
very nice.
Yeah, they
Your
don't.
cats are amazing. His
I
cats
don't,
are
I, don't, I
amazing.
don't think they know their cats.
Yeah, his
One of
cats
them
are
doesn't know how to
nice.
jump.
Your
so-
cat's is a little, yeah.
You respect yourself when you talk about my cat.
No, you know what? It's not his cat. I'll tell you what it is. And
Yeah.
and for
Yes, please.
actually, maybe we'll
diagnose
cut
him.
this part out. I'm not sure. I was just gonna say, usually any pet, if you get a female version of that pet, it's always a disaster.
Facts.
It's always a disaster. They're like higher attitude, more annoyed. It's a harder process when you want to go through like the neutering version of female pets. It's like it's a mission, bro. It's a problem.
Never go female.
Never. Like, actually, that.
This guy, okay.
But do not apply that to humans.
Hashtag don't do it, man. Never go female.
Okay. Let me look at my notes. Here.
Hashtag Garfield.
Hashtag Garfield for life.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to play a game?
Sure.
All right, let's do it.
Me.
Oh. Wake up. Should your friend always have your back even when you're wrong?
In the eyes of the public.
In the eyes of the public.
Like same thing with relationships. And then behind closed doors, I take you on the side. Sleman,
Yes.
complete idiot. You were wrong.
Yeah.
You're
that's fine.
stupid. Well,
But in the eyes of the public.
you're right.
You're right.
Well, if we're going against someone, I gotta defend you.
100%.
Even if he started the fight, I'm about to.
Great, great answer.
But then behind closed doors,
Yeah.
The only nuance I could add to that answer is it depends on what line he's crossing. There's certain lines where if you're wrong, I'm gonna be like, there's no way I'm backing you up here.
No. Listen. You gotta
Like,
back me up
to what
anyways.
extent?
Was that-
Actually, that's a good
anyways.
Anyways, whatever you did, I'd back you up. And then after
Shirk.
that,
I wouldn't back you up. Hey, we're here to talk about
listen, let's talk about, leave religion aside, okay?
it. Okay.
Because obviously, that's different. Okay, leave religion aside.
So that's different?
Daylight.
Okay, what if you insulted my wife? I can't
Oh my
back you
god,
up.
he's so annoying. Like,
Like-
only him would ruin this
like
question,
literally,
bro.
only
I'm
him
just
would ruin
try-
his question.
I'm trying
What
to
if you're
test.
insulted
I'm trying
by
to
one?
test
That's
its
a
limits.
personal attack on you.
I'm
I
trying
am
to
saying,
test its
I'm
limits.
saying to the public, like we are
not
out.
to family, not
We
to
are
us.
out, okay? Let me give you a scenario because you're so stupid. Let me give you a scenario. We're out, okay? And I'm completely in the wrong, and I get in a fight with a bunch of guys, and I'm completely in the wrong, okay? Or we're not a physical fight, because obviously physical fight is different.
You can handle them on your own in a physical fight.
No. Never ever think that. Please. I'm saying physical fight, you would jump in regardless. I'm saying we're like, if it was.
Let's talk about it. That was a very definitive answer on our behalf. Just lay out all the elements on the table.
Let's change the question then.
No, so here's the thing.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, but I'm trying to see where the limits of yours is, where your mindset is broken, trying to break you.
If it has nothing to do with my personal family or my business, I will unfortunately have to
what if
back
it
him
had to
up
do with the
until.
sponsor? What if it had to do with the sponsor and publicly you said the wrong name?
What?
You'd
What?
have to be corrected on the spot.
What? Say that.
What?
I swear
He's
on
oh my
everything.
God, man.
Next. I don't want to even talk
No,
to you
no, no, no.
anymore.
We're getting to the bottom of this.
What bottom of
'Cause
this?
I want to know. Okay.
You want to know why he acts like this? It's like root-rooted promo.
Okay. I make a scene.
Just say.
Okay,
Root-rooted
I make a
promo.
scene. I make a scene, okay?
Root-rooted promo.
I make a scene, okay? I make a scene, and it's my
He
mistake.
cuts the line.
And they try.
at
Oh
like
yeah,
an event.
I cut the line.
And someone
then
says you cut
the
the
guy
line.
comes and starts being to me, whatever. Okay. So would you jump in, and be like, "Don't talk to him that way," whatever?
No,
or
you'd
would
be
you be like, "Yeah, he's an idiot. I'm sorry. Come to the back."
Yeah.
To be honest with you,
You'd have to gaslight the person into believing he was never crossing a line.
see, here's the beautiful thing about our friendship.
Oh.
Right? You got some people in the group that are enablers, and some people in
Enablers?
the group that will tell you you're wrong.
This is the mitochondria
I'm honest.
conversation all over
Honestly speaking,
In the back,
if we were in a line,
obviously.
no, I get in the
In the
back,
situation.
but there's also in the public. I'll be honest with you. If you skipped a line and you were a complete jerk to someone, because sometimes you can't handle your temper. Let's be real. Sometimes.
It's always
Please don't get mad at
justified.
me.
Okay.
It's always justified.
Always justified is crazy. That's a lie. Okay,
Let's talk about
I
that
have
in a
seen
second.
you kick some doors down that you should have never even pushed, let alone kick. Let's not talk about
Let's talk
justification.
about that. He thought he was gonna diagnose us. No. This is our podcast. Now we just took over.
The tables have turned.
If you're a jerk to somebody in real life, I would publicly, before back doors, try to stop you from being a jerk for your better benefit.
Yeah. But then if you couldn't,
الهبل ده.
Bro, yeah, because imagine like
If I
things.
couldn't, I
Brother,
couldn't.
you have like 5-10 seconds before things get heated. Things get heated. It's in the.
Listen,
it's in
this
the
is-
span
Yeah,
of
like
the
مثلا
moment.
you go,
This is my-
مثلا you cut, because he does this on the road a lot. He cuts people off on the road and he
for
does the
example.
most nastiest
For
things. And if they get mad that he was a complete jerk on the road,
Yeah.
he starts cussing them out. And I go, what is wrong with the way you think?
Yeah, because he, like me, lets other people in when they want to cut in. It's a give, it's give or take. It's give and take. It's give and take. Yes, it is.
No, my friend.
It's give and
no,
take.
my friend. This guy's
That's a
the
good
rat
question.
on the road. This guy's the rattiest of rats. So, مثلا, if he cuts somebody off, endangering like a family of kids, and then the dad.
Why is it always like a dangerous moral mission, bro? It's imagine there's only one guy in the car. Are you the type in the passenger to go, Sliman, why'd you cut him off? Or the type to go,
The guy rolls his
shut
window
up,
down.
it's not that big of a deal.
Okay, give me a specific scenario.
okay,
right
fine.
now
The
and
guy
I'll
rolls his
answer.
window
We
down.
gave him
Okay,
7.
he rolls it down.
You cut him off.
I gave him 7. I cut him off.
cut
He
him
rolls
off.
it down. Starts cussing. Okay, I start cussing at him. Okay.
This is a generational thing, by the way. Rolling down the window doing this. Crazy. This guy seems It's not clicking anymore.
You know, he still uses Yahoo.
Yeah, he does
still
actually
uses
still use
Yahoo.
Yahoo.
He
He
uses
sent us
Yahoo.
content yesterday from Facebook.
And
I'm
yesterday he also told me that he swears on, or like he would absolutely, like, he thinks there's nothing wrong with Internet Explorer or Safari.
Nothing wrong with Safari.
He still has Firefox on his iPhone.
I don't have Firefox.
No, Firefox. No, Firefox.
Relax, there, everybody.
Sorry.
But Safari is fine.
Okay,
Safari is fine. I
so
like Safari
you cut
more
the guy
than
off.
Chrome.
Let's role play this.
All right, you cut him off.
Let's role play it, okay?
Stop doing
You
that.
cut him off, and so I'm in the passenger seat. He's gonna cut you off.
Okay.
Okay, go.
Okay. He cuts me off. I park. He parks. I park.
Whatever.
Where's the rolling? Where's the rolling?
Oh,
The rolling.
Oh, I rolled.
Pull over
already.
to the side. Pull over to the side. He pulls.
Okay.
He comes out. I'm yelling at him. Now he's yelling at me. Are you yelling at him?
That's not role play.
Oh, you want your role?
This guy froze.
What do you
Role
mean?
play. You're the guy.
Role play, fine.
Oh, role
You're
play,
gonna
okay.
cut him off, okay?
Yalla. You two are in the car, okay?
Drive.
Okay. What? Why'd you cut me off?
Shut up, you. I can't do this. I don't have to swear a lot.
You can't speak without swearing? Yeah, just say anything.
I'm so sorry,
can't
sir.
explain this situation.
My friend is illiterate. He doesn't know how to drive.
That's what
He's
you're gonna
got
say to
one
me?
brain cell, and he used it to get to the
This is
destination.
why you're at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to like speed dial calls. I don't think you're even on the list in that call log. Like, not even.
And look, whenever I'm confronted
Listen, I
with
know-
a
I
situation,
love the
immediately what I'm thinking is, how
How
do
to
we
diffuse it?
diffuse it?
That's what I love about you. Okay, I love that about you.
But sometimes-
you need that person in your life, a level-headed person. Okay, no problem.
If there's no level-headed people in the group, we'd go crazy.
That's true.
Not really.
Not really.
Not really.
Not really. He's like, that's true. Not really. You switch sides.
Anyways, next. Okay, you ruin everything. Literally, you suck.
Okay, you know what?
Next.
I'm not gonna talk.
Okay, is it okay to be brutally honest with your friends, or should some things be left unsaid?
In other words, should you be a hazim or should you not be a hazim?
Okay, two things. Number one, it's has.
You
Respect
have,
yourself.
oh my God, has.
Number two,
Hazim has no
Don't-
social
don't-
filter, by the way.
don't.
Zero.
I'm sitting next to
about
you. I'm a human being.
To put a case on you.
Yeah,
Hazim's the
don't
type of guy.
characterize me. Don't start a sentence with Hazim's the type of guy. Don't characterize it. I'm
have-
sitting next to you as a human. Talk to me. Be like, you do this sometimes. Talk to me.
You have no social filter. It's horrible. It needs fixing.
It's a good thing and a bad thing.
It's a good thing and a bad thing. The good thing is that you'll know he'll never lie to you. You can give him any type of question and he'll answer honestly. Bad news is that sometimes there's people around there that he just shouldn't say things.
Is it okay to be brutally honest with your friends? Let's see. How brutally honest do I want to be for this response?
Like, for example, Hazim, love your jacket.
Thanks, bro. Hate the t-shirt? What is it?
No, that's it. Just
Listen.
love your jacket.
Oh, straight up?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, shukran, Habibi.
I want you to be brutally honest with me right now. Go ahead.
Like, about anything,
Yeah.
you're insufferable to work with.
Oh, my God. Oh,
insufferable to work
my God.
with. He's actually
Begin, bro.
like,
And you
it
walked
takes,
into it.
It takes, like,
That's because
blood.
you guys are
This
just
is why
not-
we're here.
It's
Blood.
because you guys are just not on my level of
The
thinking.
only
And that's
reason...
the second insufferable moment that we walk into, you know?
He's the type of guy,
Narcissism.
and I will characterize him because this is so true. He's
Yeah.
the type of guy that will be late, be completely disconnected from a shoot, forget his lines or forget what he's supposed to
We
wear,
have the biggest criticism.
and then
At the
come
end.
on set and get mad at others. He's that type of guy.
And then, what's the other side of the coin?
terrible.
When it's his content, everyone's here sharp, 6:50,
So,
10 minutes before or you're late.
selfishness.
No,
Selfishness.
it's more like...
By the way,
Ego?
I'm one of the best in the group when it comes to time management. Just so you guys know, if we're getting real.
time management, yeah.
Okay, rank-
I haven't had a problem with picking you up on time. But we didn't say time management.
You did.
We
You
said
You
working.
said showing up on set late, which is not a trait of mine.
I don't
now
know if
he's
he's
lying.
late because of Hussam or if he's just late in general. Because Rawad proved that he's actually not late when he doesn't pick up Hussam. He's proved this like 4 times, actually.
Yeah, Hassam just makes everybody. Today I called Hassam and I didn't say anything. Okay, I just told him, please just don't take your time. And he got so mad. Because internally he has a problem, you know? He got so mad. He was like, what do you think? You think I'm just like a total, like I'm not gonna, like, bro, just don't take
Yeah, bro.
I don't know what you do. I care about the result. When you're inside, you take a long time. I don't know what you're doing.
But what time?
Look, come
I just
out.
need you out at 6:50. Okay, 6:57.
If we're being brutally
In the
honest,
washroom.
every time this guy boils my blood because of his work ethic.
Who?
This guy.
Oh, okay.
If we're being brutally honest, Bees is the type of guy to show up and make the episode. You know what I mean? So I excuse it. He's got a good personality. He makes the content good. He's a superstar. You're a superstar.
Why are
You get
telling
what you
me?
do when you're a
He's Italian
superstar.
now. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
That's also being brutally honest.
Yeah,
Why
that's
is that
brutally
word so
honest.
hard to say instantly?
I don't know,
Brutally.
Brutally doesn't
Brutally.
necessarily have to be negative.
Brutally. Which is why I
Yeah,
said your
but we're
jacket
going.
is nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's
Thanks.
as far as I'll go.
All right, let's see. So yeah, should you always support your friends' dreams, even if you think they're unrealistic?
Absolutely
Oh,
not.
Habibi. What?
Ente, yes?
Brother,
So this is
everything
why
we
it's
planned
great.
is unrealistic.
No. What's unrealistic? No.
To others, will it to us? Hold on, time out.
Time out. Break.
Break. To others or to us?
I mean,
Because to the world and to everything we've accomplished so far, how many people said
We haven't accomplished much, by the way.
We haven't.
still to walk into this door, you say I haven't accomplished much. How many people would love to be in your shoes right now? How many people would love to be in your shoes right now?
Yeah, but how many people would still love to be in their shoes?
Sure, that's how that's an ever never ending loop. My point
I know what you're
is
saying.
to the
Alhamdulillah
world-
for the success that we have.
obviously.
Yeah. So I'm saying to the world or to us? Like, do you come to me and say I want to be an astronaut? Well, like, shut up. Like, there's no way.
Shut up, little boy.
Like,
Go back to
there's
playing
no
with your
way. What's
piano.
7 times 8 minus 6? Can you do that?
No.
It's 50. See, you're not gonna go anywhere. You're not going to an astronaut. You're not being an astronaut.
What was that attack on me? I never wanted to be an astronaut.
I'm just saying though. Like, if you
Shut
said
up. You'll
that,
never be an astronaut. This guy, bro.
Shma'un.
Yeah, so no.
I don't think his hair would
He
fit
said
in the
yes,
helmet.
though.
He said yes.
He said yes.
So why would you support your friend's dreams
Because
even
I
if you
said
think
to
they're
us or to
unrealistic?
the world. Anyways, khalas.
Yes, to us, to us. What to the world?
To
What's
us?
the-
Okay,
You have the
okay.
world on speed dial, yani?
Okay,
Who's the
to
world?
us, I would, again, depends. Are we talking like crazy, like you say you want to be an astronaut? Or something unrealistic like a DJ? What's
You called me annoying? This is more annoying.
No, because listen, come on, both are technically unrealistic to the
you're an
eyes
actor,
of...
okay? You want to be an actor, okay?
Hello, yeah.
Mm.
Do you think it's realistic?
Of course.
It's realistic. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's say he says he is and he will be the top 1%, for example.
Actor?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, okay. That's a good
Let's do that.
example.
Sure. It's there.
But it doesn't
Now,
matter
if he
'cause I'm
tells
still
me he
gonna do
wants
the
to be a
same shit.
prostitute,
Okay.
I could be like, no. This is very unrealistic.
He would do such a unrealistic. Really, he would be such a good prostitute. Look at him.
My plan B was Las Vegas Magic Mike, but we're not going to talk about it.
Oh.
Yeah, I can see you do that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you come to me and you're like this, and you have a career path, you have a whatever, and it's realistic, I'll say it's realistic. But I'm not gonna support you even if I think it's unrealistic. That's just ingenuous.
Mm.
ساعتين ولا ليلتين.
So that's why I think it's an idea of work ethic or genuine knowledge. If it's like work ethic, business or entrepreneur or something that you just can work on, I'll support you as long as you show for it. If it's like NASA, science, math, English, no.
Yeah.
No.
Why is anything in the realm of somewhat
Yeah,
education
what's your-
impossible
What's your
and
problem with
unrealistic?
astronauts? You know, like
Unrealistic in your eyes. If it's an
we're
engineer,
far deep.
absolutely
Do you
not.
even
No
know
way.
How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
Why are you asking me these questions?
We're done. Khalas. There's no more learning. There's no more gaining knowledge after this. Whatever you know of math and English and science, you know
there's
now.
people that change
Is
their
this
whole
stupid?
career path at 40.
Yes.
You know that, right?
Yeah.
We're 25.
So if I give you a book right now, would you be able to study it fully?
yeah, I'm not.
I read a book today,
what do
start
you
to
mean?
finish.
I still read books.
Not a regular self-help book so you can come and throw the goddamn knowledge on our face 24/7. Oh God, that I'm talking about like a science book.
A textbook. No, I do not sit and read a textbook.
I'm saying if
from
I
start
gave
to
you a
finish.
textbook, would you be able
Why
to like
would
go
I
through
read
the
a
whole
If I
thing?
want to change my career path,
Bro, don't
yes,
get me.
I would read it.
Don't
Of
get me wrong.
course.
Don't get me wrong. If you gave me the same thing, but like, no, obviously, I'm not better. I'm not better than you. I'm not going to be able to become
Better
an
than you.
astronaut.
Why are we comparing who's better
Because
and
he
who's
got
worse?
defensive. He thought I was gonna be okay.
No,
Well, you're
honestly,
getting aggressive.
I think you have internal problems.
Relax. Oh,
And you hate astronauts.
I feel like
I actually love astronauts.
I got it.
What is
You have
it?
a hair on.
He wanted to be.
You have
An astronaut,
other
but he
side.
couldn't.
He wanted to be an astronaut, but he couldn't.
Other side.
What is something that you wanted
I
to
don't
be
care.
when you were a child?
I
by
don't
the
care
way?
for it, bro.
What is something that you wanted to be when you were a child? Like, did you want to be something when you were like
But,
a
okay.
kid? You know when
I've had two
when
dreams.
nothing was realistic.
Two dreams
When
as a kid.
everything was realistic. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's actually funny.
Actually, you told me one of them yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'll share that right now. But first, I want to share the funny one. I've always wanted to be an engineer as a kid.
That's hilarious.
It's so funny because I'm Egyptian and
That's
I fit the
hilarious.
stereotype perfectly.
and you went like the opposite way completely. You're a disgrace to your parents.
That's true.
Damn, the
Sorry,
room
guys.
just went so quiet.
You know what? I was
You're
excited to share what I was. I was
Yeah.
excited.
He kind of shat on it.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Tell
Go
us.
ahead. You wanted
No,
to
it's
be.
okay.
No, I'm good.
I mean, like we got it. You wanted to be an engineer. Okay, great. Like, thank you. Thanks for adding. What about you?
See, this is where I support you and I take your
And I rate it. And I rate it. And I'm
But
with
then
you,
on
I'm with you.
behind, I tell you you're still in the wrong. But you wouldn't do the same. So I'm not going to do that for you. And I'm still going to answer his question. So I
No,
can
of
teach
course
you a
I
lesson.
back you up. This
Just
is an us
continue. I'm
versus
sorry.
them moment.
Continue. Go ahead. Okay, you wanted to be an engineer, and then what happened? You realized you were stupid. What happened? Let's do it.
See, now that's deflecting. That's deflecting.
This guy's still pushing.
That's deflecting.
I mean, I'm down. Stop kicking me. Fine. No, I had the grades for it. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, cut that out. Bleep it out. Okay. As a kid, I used to, my earliest memories, you know when you're like barely conscious?
Yeah.
Was breaking toys and like rewiring them.
Okay.
Oh, please.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember.
Really?
When
Seriously, that's
yeah.
my earliest.
Did you have friends?
No.
Okay, that explains a lot.
You know what?
a lot.
We'll get that. I'm not finishing.
To break a toy and then build it, you must have had 12 hours in you for free.
What is this guy shaming me as a kid because I wasn't living up to my fullest potential or something? What's wrong with you?
What about you? Let's see. Get off your high horse. What about you?
Who said I wasn't alone as a kid? I was very alone as a kid, but I just watched Spider-Man.
What
did you aspire to be? What did you dream?
Oh, a football player. What do you mean?
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah.
I worked towards it until actually I was like 18, 19, 17.
And then you realize it was unrealistic.
No, then I actually hate the
Don't
fact.
you dare take my point
What's your point? I don't know.
that
your
we
point.
talked about yesterday.
I don't know. I don't even remember what we talked about.
You don't
yesterday.
remember?
I'm just gonna say that for
If he
me.
says that, I'm gonna freak.
No, I was gonna say I just wish I had the confidence back then to do it.
Ooh.
I was
true.
good and I thought I had a lot of potential and I could have I think done far, especially if I had like a good mindset and good training and I trained better than a lot of people. So I didn't have the confidence. I even remember the day I quit. I was in the shower. It was so sad.
Just crying in the
I did
shower.
not look at myself the same ever since then. It's my only regret. But yeah.
Yeah. For me, I wanted to be a police officer that played the piano.
Oh my
See, like that's a good kid's dream though. That's creativity.
That's a stripper.
That's a Vegas show.
That's a Vegas show. What are you talking about? Oh my god.
Or a pilot that played the piano.
Oh, you wanted to be
Yeah.
a pilot?
Shorta Azif or Tayyar Azif. That was my sentence.
You would honestly, I can see you as not as a
Excuse
cop, as a pilot.
Excuse me?
I can see him as a pilot.
My guy gets distracted with walls when he's just looking at walls.
No, but like if he worked towards.
Let alone have a piano in the cockpit.
I wanted to be a piano pilot. He would be the most annoying. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Biza's flight. Everybody enjoy. We will be in New York in 5 hours. Like every time he would do like a little jingle and everybody would like hate their lives.
Yeah, shut up.
No, I actually think he would have done well. You know what it is, actually? I think it's because of the career path he took. His creativity and his ADHD got like, quote unquote, worse. But if he chose to be a pilot, his focus would have been better. His focus would
Talking
have
about
been
your
better.
mental disease and he's like, I got quote unquote worse. And he's just
Because
sitting
I don't
there
label it as a bad thing, Yanni. I think ADHD in general is I think it's a gift to
Here's
be
why,
this special.
It's like, you know, using your disadvantages to your advantage.
advantage.
Yeah.
But if he wanted to
can
be a
stop
pilot,
now.
he would have went numb.
Like, Anna, personally, I wouldn't have it. He said,
I mean, you
wouldn't
had
have
ADHD too, but it was just different.
Yeah.
yeah, but not as severe.
1000%.
Yeah, definitely. Like, not as severe.
No,
So
definitely
you
not
have,
as
he
severe.
has it though. He definitely has
He does. I think everyone
Everybody now
everyone
has
has it on the
ADHD,
spectrum.
for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the food we eat, by the way.
It's the what?
It's the food we eat.
Oh,
That's some conspiracy theory
Yeah.
stuff.
And it's a whole folic acid situation. It's a lot of things.
No, sometimes
yeah.
he comes to me with good science knowledge, and sometimes it comes to me from one Facebook video.
methylation
And it
problem.
what is that?
What's a methylation? Break it down.
Go, تفضل.
This is Hassam.
Yeah, no, stop it.
So your body goes through 3 phases when it's processing something like a supplement. Goes through, I forgot what the names are, but it goes through the first phase and then the second, and then at the end, the methylfolate, which is the third. A lot of people now, because of the food we eat and our genetics, we can't convert the last one, which is to methylfolate. And it's very essential. So now you have to take supplements that are already converted to
No.
methylfolate.
What happened
Which-
is that over time, social media became
Wow.
shorter and shorter and shorter for videos, and your attention span just went to
Spam.
nothing.
Spam.
Your attention
said
span
spam.
went to attention span went to nothing. So now most people have ADHD.
You
or don't
asked me and I
focus.
gave you an answer and you completely
It's
disregarded it.
BS.
Yeah. He's a.
And I gave you a very specific
Because it's
answer.
complete BS.
How do you know? Are you a doctor?
Is everyone
So-
everyone has
Are you a
ADHD?
human biologist?
Everyone has ADHD.
Are you?
الدكتور اللي عم بياكل اللي انت عم تاكله has ADHD.
You?
I'm everything.
Okay, so you're telling me this methylfolation.
I'm not a human biologist, but I do follow human biologists.
Okay.
And he doesn't.
Why?
Okay, he does it. Why?
For-
Because I love biology and I actually,
What do you want to do? I got you.
and I love neuroscience, but I like
He
it
does.
in the fun
In
way.
short form content, you ADHD mindset. Fuck
Yeah.
it. Okay.
There's no problem.
Okay, so hold on. If you're so into biology and whatnot, then you know about
I've been trying to rip
the
this for so
H13
long.
that's been going around, right?
yeah.
شايف؟ Thank you. Thank you for that.
I
Thank you
completely
for
made that up.
Don't leave me hanging. Thank you for that.
made that
See,
up.
this is the person we're talking to.
Made H13
Of course you made it up.
He's like,
yes. He's like, what is that? The brother of Adam's 13?
You know, the funniest thing about Biza is he always comes to me and prescribes me things for absolutely. I never asked him.
100%.
He comes in and he's like, look here, come here, take 2 of these a day. And I'm like, bro,
You know where that comes from? It comes from
You
Hussam.
have no knowledge.
Hussam gives him and he gives others. Or Yasser gives him and he gives others. It's just like from friend to
Look,
a
every
friend.
person has a higher supervisor.
You're
Hassan's nice.
yeah, but okay. The only one thing actually he gave me, which was good, that I've changed very recently, was the water situation. Because I know, like, technically, we don't have the best water, but I didn't care to change it until we talked about it so much, and I was like, you know what? It is actually annoying, and then I fixed it. But some other things, I don't believe so. And I'll tell you, you out of everyone care so much about what you put in your body, and you try to eat healthy, and you take all the supplements in the world. هيك لساتك أهبل وبتلف حوالين حالك and can't focus for 1 second. Where's the fix?
I haven't done a methylation test yet.
There's a methylation test. There's a methylation test.
And I have
There's a
realized,
methylation test, yeah.
I've realized Biza has some knowledge,
Thank you.
about a specific topic. And that's about it.
How did we go from that? What was the question? You always support your friends' dreams. How did that? Wow. Circle back.
Is there another question?
Yeah, the last one. Let's see.
Okay.
Are you allowed to intervene in your friend's personal life choice, even if you think it's for their own good?
I'll let you have this one.
Why?
Because mine is a straightforward, easy answer. Duh.
No. I'm saying like, look, when I say personal life. Highlight that.
Personal life.
Yeah. So let's say I make a bad decision and it's affecting like my siblings or my mom or my partner, whatever,
Mm.
and you know of it.
Mm.
Would you go and intervene? Or
Like,
would
let's say you don't like Amar's, for example, Amar's partner, for example. Okay? And would you like get him to break up with her, for example?
Okay, whoa. I feel like, is this a trap?
actually that
What's happening here?
no, actually, you know what?
These are just real questions.
No, that I think is allowed. In case if I go to you, be like, yo, your partner's a dumbwit, drop it. Then yeah, I have full. Yeah, I should have a say in it. Doesn't mean you do it, but I should.
Say in it is
Not a say.
wild.
It's just
Not
that
a say. Like I should have an opinion about
you
it.
should have an opinion.
Yeah, I should have an opinion.
Yeah.
It was such an easy joke to make, but I just didn't do it. So I just stopped. So
Whisper it to me.
No.
Oh.
just whisper it from there. He's gonna hear it with those ears.
How's your psoriasis?
Do you think so?
Still good?
Say, actually,
Keep your arms lower so the camera doesn't get it.
Quick.
I was
Ask about his
gonna
acne.
come back. I
Go
was
for
gonna
his
say
acne.
you're actually a very handsome man.
Go for his acne. Haram alayk.
Acne.
Yeah.
Don't you have dreams of being Spider-Man even though you're like 25?
That was lame. You should have done better.
Dang.
No, it's not lame. It's true. What's
He
your
attacked
problem?
your psoriasis. You attacked his acne. You attacked my Spider-Man. Is it on my skin? Actually, it's on my skin. Never mind.
What's your problem with Spider-Man, brother?
Bro, I don't have a problem. Yeah, you know how many people enjoy Marvel?
No. I think you have a problem with growing up. I think you're
I have a
stuck in the
problem with
past.
growing up.
It's so
Guys,
funny
let's
that you're
go out
saying
and
that.
live together before we miss our 20s. Let's travel. I don't want to be 30 and alone. Please, let's. I'm the one afraid of growing up. Anna, son.
I think you just got it.
Me.
No, this is just taking advantage of the situation we're in. This has nothing to do with growing up.
Why are you taking the advantage of it? Because you're afraid.
I've grown. Compared to your mind, I'm 60. Compared to your mind, you're a child.
Actually, you know why he's 60? I'll tell you why he's 60. Because this guy, بس حازة البابا, he wakes up like so frustrated. Be quiet, bro. I don't want to listen to anything. Shh. Be quiet. I just want my coffee. And pissed off and think things for an hour. No one talk to me.
Yeah, but don't you like dye your hair to look younger?
Come on, let them see your white hair. Come on, let them see your white hair. Let them see your white hair.
I mean, you're balding.
Funny enough, though, I literally got told by my agent to
But you
dye
can
my
stop
hair.
it, but you still don't want to stop it for some reason.
Because I'm anti holding on or chasing youth.
You picked both. Yeah, you got
It's
the,
not
you
about
got the
chasing.
2-for-1
There's
package.
this has nothing to do with youth,
You
bro. You can be 20. By the way, you can be 20 and bald. This has nothing to do with youth, okay? This is just something that you can fix, a dysfunction in your brain.
Yes, but,
in your head.
Because you're not eating enough and your supplements are lacking. And this is why. He's about to
Have you tried Bahago sea salt? No, it's just something that's fixable and that you can fix. Why not fix it? It has nothing to do with hanging on
No,
to
that's
youth.
fair. That's fair. I'll do that. But I'm only starting now. And the reason why I'm only starting now is because all through high school, I kept telling myself to be comfortable with losing my hair if I grow up and lose it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of guys are like constantly thinking about how do I keep my hair? How do I keep looking youthful? And how do I keep,
There's nothing
getting
wrong
the
with
curls and stuff like that? I think there's a healthy way to approach it, and I think there's an unhealthy way. And I think for a lot of people in our generation, there's a lot of unhealthy mentalities behind this. I think if you are 100% content and okay with growing up, you're 100% okay with letting those amazing memories that we had in high school and as kids and when we were more youthful. Obviously, we're still like, alhamdulillah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not saying we're old. I'm not saying we're old,
40.
but instead of being stuck in high school and instead of thinking high school was the prime
Peak,
time
yeah,
No, no,
and
fair,
trying to chase your youth.
I think now's the peak, actually. I don't think high school's the peak.
I think the
But
peak is yet to come.
That only changed for you like a year and a half
Yeah,
ago.
I think now's the peak. And right now, to be honest, I'm having the best time of my life. Like, if I were to tell me to go back to wherever, right now.
Alhamdulillah. And you know, like maybe 3 years from now,
back or forward right now.
maybe 3 years from now, you're going to be looking at this moment and you're going to realize that this was the good old times and you're going to be chasing that. So
3
I'm
years.
just trying to condition myself to appreciate what I have now. And
I think the guy works in dog years. 26 to him is 80. He's done for. This guy's
I was
passing.
trying to say something beneficial in this podcast. I was trying to say one thing so that they know something and then they could like maybe take it and run or something. But
Yeah.
all
Give
they
them
know
the
is
golden
he has
nugget.
psoriasis, you need to dye your hair, and I have big ears.
Give them the golden
And
nugget.
you're balding.
And,
And you're
Thank you for
balding.
mentioning
And you have white hair.
Thank you. Anything else? Cross side?
And you're most likely going to be the guy with the belly,
There it is.
the dad belly.
There it is. That belly? Come on. Hassam is pretty round. Sorry, Hassam catches strays even if
Hassan's a
he's not.
gym rat.
Hassam is a gym rat.
Yeah, Hussam would
Hassan
be.
will always look good.
Hussam would take. You know
Whoa,
those.
did you say I would have a belly? Have you seen yours? Have you seen his? It's abnormal. Please show.
No, but it's just like bloating.
There's no belly, brother. It's
What is that supposed
There's
to
a
show,
hump
man?
coming out of the shirt, bro. What do you mean? There's a hump coming out of the shirt. What is that? Is that
just
bloating?
gains, bro.
Like, oh, you should have saved yourself and just said it was bloating. I gave you the out.
Oh yeah, bloating. man.
Thank you. My
It's
God.
a mixture of both, you know. I think I'm eating more than going to the gym now.
Yeah.
But it's funny. I've never like gone past
Welcome.
145 in my life, and I tried really hard. Like I thought 150 is impossible. Like I've never gone to it, and now I'm 160 somehow. But a lot of it is fat. So-
You know like the pick me girls?
No.
We talk about their like weight.
No, 100%.
I mean, you brought up my weight. You're the one that said I have a belly that's abnormal.
ارتاح. Why you cross the whole time, bro? ارتاح. Well, you're
relaxed.
friends. You're so defensive.
Iftah.
Oh, is that because he studied psychology? And if my hands are like this, like you're just trying to look smart,
Why would everything I'm trying to look smart? God forbid someone just studies a degree to study a degree.
bro? You paid people to do your degree, man. Shut up. You don't even know anything.
You
about
still need to
psychology.
do final exams to finish, yeah? You still need to do your you still need to do your final exams. You still need to do your assignments. Have you even picked up your goddamn 2-year degree اللي ضيعت عليها
No, I
فلوس
don't
وينها؟
of course I didn't pick it up. I don't need it. Why would I pick it up?
And that's why I didn't go to post-secondary.
The end.
If you leave with anything, kids, no.
Yeah.
All right, we're done with
It's good
these
for some
questions.
people.
So why do you want to be Spider-Man? Let's go back
What
to
else
that.
do we got? Bro, I don't want to be Spider-Man. Who said I want to be Spider-Man? Like in a hypothetical world? What's wrong with being Spider-Man? Like what else would you be?
He's 24, right?
He's 24. Yeah.
What would you be?
Turning
Like,
25?
in a hypothetical world, what would you be? An engineer? What would you be?
Why is he throwing it like, yeah,
I
no,
don't know.
I would much rather be an engineer than Spider-Man.
Why? You don't want to swing around the buildings? You want to be an engineer? Your dream
God.
job is Yassine's job?
That's not what he's saying, you idiot. You're just swerving around. I've never seen you swerve around so hard. Like,
What do you mean?
bro,
What?
there's-
Okay, then rephrase.
You know what I'm talking about.
Rephrase. What's the?
Here's
Okay, what is it? What's your
you're
question?
in love with Spider-Man.
Yes, why am I in love with Spider-Man?
With Spider-Man.
That's
There
a
it is.
better question.
What's your obsession? It's not a love. What's your obsession?
I
with
genuinely
Spider-Man?
don't know, bro. It's just one of my favorite memories when I was younger. My favorite memory
me
was
too.
We have
going
so
to-
many favorite memories when we were kids.
No,
that
no, no.
we just,
I
like,
love Spider-Man.
Why did it
but
stick?
you're obsessed
Yeah.
with it. Why is it like?
it stuck? Because
Every kid loved Spider-Man.
When's the
Yeah,
last time you
but
watched a
Some people
Spider-Man
love
movie?
Spider-Man more than others, but still, when they're
Yeah, yeah.
25, they've just moved on, buddy. You know, life gets tough.
Like,
bro, they still come out. Yeah, but they're still like, if every 3-4 years they're releasing a film about Spider-Man, you go and you watch the
Bro,
movie.
and
So
until
then you're
now-
always just up to date with the movie.
till
Like,
now,
no?
my favorite movie of all time, not just Spider-Man or Marvel, my favorite movie of all time till now is No Way Home. Isn't that the one where like all three of them were there and they were pointing at each other? That's my favorite movie till now.
Okay.
I love Spider-Man just as much as the next.
Okay.
But Santa, you've got Spider-Man Crocs, you've got Spider-Man
Yeah.
figurines in your room,
Yeah.
you've got Spider-Man shirts,
Actually, I was gifted
pajamas,
those.
blankets,
Gifted, but yeah.
and you love it. When's
Yeah,
the
I
last
love
time you watched a Spider-Man movie?
And a tattoo. He's got a Spider-Man tattoo.
You've got a Spider-Man tattoo?
Yeah.
That's... Oh, yeah, you do. Oh,
does.
my God. Yeah, okay, so what's going on, bro? Yalla, lay it out. Yalla.
I enjoy Spider-Man. I don't know what else. Like, if you're
I
gonna
enjoy
waste this
Spider-Man.
podcast on me enjoying Spider-Man, your views are about to drop. Like, what do you want to hear? My trauma as a kid? just move on to the next question, yani.
I wish I could
Okay, there you
rub
go.
out my
It's trauma.
feelings.
We got the answer.
Of course it's trauma, but we don't know what it is.
Actually, I just remembered. I know.
You know? I don't even know. What do you mean you know? I don't even know.
I know.
Permission to say it on the podcast, sir?
No, I don't even know what it is.
Now I want to know.
Inta, what about you? Do you have an obsession that you shouldn't have? Does he?
Of
I
course,
actually had
everybody
the-
does.
As a kid, I had the best mix. I bought a Batmobile bed frame, and I put Spider-Man sheets on it.
So that's a fire mix?
That was
a fire mix?
That was a fire mix.
That is the go-to.
As
Do
a
you still
kid,
have it, though?
as a kid, I had my you know how expensive that is to buy when you're a kid and you convince your parents to buy you a Batmobile bed frame. Why did that take me so long to say?
What's Haz's obsession?
Obsession?
Yeah.
Going bald. I'm kidding. That was mean. I
What
love
do we
you.
go?
That didn't make sense. That was not mean.
Because I felt like he was
stupid.
You know what I didn't
thought
like
you
about his
landed,
whole
you did
speech?
not land.
What I hated about his whole speech is that you were like
Speech?
forcing to go bald to teach yourself something. You don't have to teach yourself something. You can just fix your hair.
I was not forcing
Look
myself
good.
to go bald. I just wanted to make sure that if I try to preserve my hair,
Yeah.
if I try to do these hair routines to make my hair look good
You don't
and
obsess.
healthier,
You don't obsess over it.
exactly, that it's not coming from an obsessive place in my
Okay,
heart,
hear me out.
that instead it's coming from a content
Yeah.
place.
What if? Okay, just
that way I don't.
treat it as skincare. Do you not brush your teeth twice a day? Don't answer that. Do you wash your face more than once a day? Do you wash your face often?
With water? Yeah, of course.
Of course. So why? Because it's routine.
Yeah.
Why can't this just be a simple hair routine?
Exactly. And I'm okay with that.
Okay.
But I know, bro, look, I'm a guy. You're a guy, sir. Everybody here has
What,
obviously
you want me
went
to,
through
like,
this phase where they're worried about losing their hair. Everybody has went through it. Everybody. Nobody really goes like, okay, in high school you get acne. Okay, you get acne. I still have acne. But in high school, everybody goes through acne. It's very normal. So it's like you just accept it. No matter if you're doing your thing, you don't obsess over it. Unlike you got like a surgery or a treatment or something.
I took Accutane.
That's one.
I never had acne, so I don't
You never had acne. Just on your arms, yeah.
Yeah.
We were just starting to settle down.
why
We
do I
got the
feel
papers
defense?
ready. He was about to like dive deep into other questions.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on.
Move
I
on.
think we should. Yeah, let's move on. What do we got here?
I'm just trying to find
This
anything
is
that will
brain
make-
rot. This is worse than TikTok content. This is brain rot content right now. I'm not happy with myself. Can we speak on any
Fine.
adult level?
You want to go deep? Is that what you want?
Yeah.
We're not adults.
Watch him be like, "What do you put in your shawarma?"
How does it feel to be Egyptian? It's not on there.
What kind of question is that?
This is where your clip of your episode comes in as a as the Egyptian.
Okay, let's see.
Try again.
I wasn't even...
What's your deepest, darkest secret?
Actually, I have a question. Out of the squad, actually we're 5, so it wouldn't work. I was gonna say marry, kill, boink.
Boink.
Boink. Tap would have been better.
Boink is a little bit too.
Boink is Tom and Jerry. Boink.
Yeah, it's light, you know.
Okay. Out of the group, is Yassine included?
Sure.
Yassine, for sure, I think.
You seen his marriage material.
I was about to say marriage material, but I had to double check if
6
Hussam,
foot plus,
was Hussam-
engineer.
Yeah, but short temper.
Like, come out.
But short temper. Hussam
Short temper.
will take care of the house, be polite, make the food.
True.
More submissive. You know?
Oh my God.
We keep
He's
Hussam.
definitely not.
He's
Hussam
definitely not.
the kind
but
of guy
like-
that you think
He
like,
would literally kill you in like with one arm.
Have you ever seen Hussam angry?
But he's like, yeah, actually on the 24-hour live stream. Good job.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you got him
You
angry.
see how he turns into something different?
I know.
Yeah.
Bro, my guy's trying to break my hand.
Yeah,
My
it's
fingers.
scary.
I was shocked.
Scary.
I was all for it. See, that's when supporting a friend when behind closed doors, that's another example. Just it would have worked. And I tried.
Yeah, so Layla, give it.
What would I boink? What would I tap? I love you. You're killed. You're nowhere, bro. You're killed. You're immediately.
Well, I'm glad you did that because it makes it easier. Killed right back.
Okay, killed. Sick. Agreement. I like it. Agreement.
Yeah.
Anna, it's very easy. I'd never marry you.
What was it?
On
Marry,
my life,
boink,
I'd
kill.
never marry you. If I had to hear you, if I had to live with you, I would boink myself. Is that the boink?
Yeah.
Or am I using the- oh.
What is that?
Never mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Boinking yourself. is
I would never ever.
Sure, I'll boink you.
Thank you.
And
You can't boink him. I'm already boinking.
Okay, listen. This is what I
boink
would do.
him. خلاص, I'll boink Rawad.
I'd marry Rawad.
Rawad will boink you, Habibi.
I'd definitely marry Rawad.
I would not marry Rawad.
I would marry
I would
Rawad.
not marry Rawad. Until he went to therapy, I would not marry Rawad. I'll be honest with you, bro.
I'd marry
Who would I marry? You know what? I'd marry you, Omar.
Really? You'd
Yeah.
kill yourself. Really? You would rather marry him than marry me?
100. First off, 100%. I'd rather marry any of them than marry you.
So quickly.
The last thing I would want is you.
You're just boink material. And
Yeah,
that's
بس
it.
كده يعني خليك ساكت. You know, like, you know what I mean? Like, just stay in your lane and that's it.
Hi, boink, bye. That's the type of relationship we got.
To know.
But no, I would actually you finish your answer so that it's not confusing.
Actually, if I still have my friendships with everyone, just to make it easier, I think I'll just marry Yassine.
Oh, that's so
boink you
annoying,
and
bro.
kill everyone.
Okay, Yassine is marriage material. Skip Yassine from the group.
Okay, so marry Hussam, boink you, kill everyone. Or if you want to
Kill
have him.
everyone. Whoa.
What do I do with the rest?
I thought you were Spider-Man.
Actually, بالحلال
What about
أربعة. I'll also marry Rawad.
I would boink you. I would kill or marry you. It's on the fence, which is why I'd marry you.
I'm actually
Does that make
curious. Why
sense?
would you marry me?
What do you
Yeah.
I'm just
That's what I'm
curious.
confused
Like compared to
Is it
Hussam?
because he's here?
mean? No, it's just he's,
Absolutely not.
he's-
This guy's the
he's-
brutally honest friend. ما تنسى هذا
he's
اليوم.
he has a very big EQ, right? Emotional intelligence. He's very empathetic. He's very kind, well-spoken. But I'd never say that to his face.
Yeah, but he's annoying.
No, just kidding.
And then the annoyance, though. He's
No,
annoying
no.
all day.
I'd marry you because you're organized. And
I don't see you for like 3 weeks, and you complain that I've left
He
you
just cut me
behind.
off. Never
Sorry,
mind.
because he's,
Cuts you off.
he
Don't
talks
touch
in a
me.
way that pisses me off.
Don't touch me. We're done.
You have eyelashes, one on your left eye, the other on your right eye. Brush them off, please.
What?
He has eyelashes, one here and one here.
Hey. I don't
Oh.
appreciate what's going
You're embarrassing me.
We're on live camera.
Exactly.
It's a podcast.
Fuck it off. Fuck it off before I fuck it off. Fuck it off.
It's just
Fuck it off.
hey, hello.
Disrespecting you.
Now smile.
Why are you crying? Why are you crying?
Fine. I'll marry Rawad.
Allergies.
Okay, there you go.
Good boy.
And I'd kill you.
How is it still there? Push it off.
What are you talking about?
Stop. Just stop, please. Let me just tell us. See how easy that was?
Who do you think Serious talk.
Now we got serious.
Let's just
I
have
don't know. His eyes glimpsed at me
Very
like that.
cute
That was
point.
very intimate.
Who do you think changed out of the group the most?
Oh, that's a good question. See, now we're talking
so
finally
easy.
out of the brain.
Rawad.
No.
Yeah.
Rawad?
Rawad changed out of the group the absolute
Rawad
most.
changed a lot.
The Rawad
for the
changed
better.
absolute.
A
Yeah,
lot.
for the better.
A lot.
Oh my God.
For the better.
Yeah. Well, you didn't know him in high school. A lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it was
Yeah.
never like bad. I'm just saying in terms of change, he changed the most for the better, definitely, but not the most. I think has. Sorry, I mixed them up. I'm getting a little hungry. I'm so sorry.
I knew he was so disconnected at some point. I just didn't know why. I don't know if he was enjoying the content or if he was just starving. Now I know. He's late
think
to his
hasn't changed
methanol
the
meal.
most.
I changed a lot.
The most.
Alhamdulillah. I changed a lot.
That is true.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that I saw both sides of you.
I'm not. I am not. But so also Rawad has changed a lot. I think personally, look, everybody has improved, alhamdulillah, obviously.
You know
We
what
didn't
changed a
stagnate.
lot that you guys don't know about? Yassine.
Well, yeah, but we didn't know.
Yeah,
him before.
probably. We
Same
didn't
thing
know.
as your award.
I think like
not
Hussam,
actually.
you, and Omar, like
They all
have
changed,
all improved,
obviously, yeah.
but it wasn't like a big drastic change.
I'm talking personality-wise. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's also funny?
Oh, personality wise.
Yeah, well, what
okay.
else?
I thought like just character, lifestyle.
Yeah, character.
Like
Oh, everything, yeah, yeah.
Full rounded
Yeah.
and everything. Yeah.
As a person.
What's funny, Haz?
What's funny?
I did not let that slide.
No, it's
Please
okay.
tell me.
Say it. Say it.
It's okay.
Please.
Go next. Go
Please
next.
tell
Go
me.
next.
Say
Go
it.
next. Go
Okay.
next. Do you want to wrap it up somehow?
Yeah, how do we wrap it up?
I don't know. Just say like get out or something.
I'm so sorry for everyone who watched this video.
Yeah,
I feel like
this
we've
was-
achieved nothing, but we've all had a good laugh. And
I've
back
had
to you, Haz.
Felt better.
I've had better.
So stupid. But I like
This
it.
was
It was
stupid.
fun.
I've
Now he's
watched
gonna
better.
go back
Alright,
home
get
and never upload this.
No, that's it.